Hey guys, Games with Chin here, and I am here to do an accessibility review for Pokémon Unite on the Nintendo Switch. For those who don't know, Pokémon Unite is very similar to Smite or League of Legends, except Pokémon. Now, one of the things that I found really helpful was that when you play this game, you do not have to use two analog sticks simultaneously. You only have to use one, and that is a big help. Another thing that I found to be really helpful is when you do your moves, unfortunately, they do require you to hold down the button, but they're auto aim. So if you hold down the button and you can't use the analog stick to move the character, like me, the good thing is you can hold down the button, and if the opponent Pokemon move, it'll auto follow them. So whenever they stop or you find a good place to release the button, the move will hit them. And that was a very helpful thing. I do think toggle would be amazing, to have the ability to press the button and it hold down, and then be able to press it again for the people who can't hold down the button for a long time. So that would be incredibly helpful. The start screen, where you have to press L plus R, I know that's a thing in most Nintendo games, where you have to press L plus R to even start the game. I think that should be press A. I don't know why it's not just press A to start the game. Or even an optional thing to press A. Because there's several, I should say, Nintendo games that have press L plus R to play, but when you press A, it'll still open up the game. And I think that's one thing that should definitely be a thing, because there's not a lot of people that can press L plus R simultaneously. It's really difficult for me to do so, and I think that would be really helpful. But I will give credit where it's due, though. When you score points in this game, you normally have to hold down the X button to do so, but they had added a feature where you can press it. So for the people who can't hold down buttons real well, you go up to the goal, you press X, and it'll make the bar fill up instead of holding it down. And I thought that was really a good thing. Another good thing is when you do your basic attacks, you can press the button and they'll do it, and they'll keep doing it. So you don't have to keep pressing A repeatedly. You just press A once, and as long as you're in range, your Pokemon will continuously attack until you move your character, or, you just don't want to attack no more. I think one feature that could help is maybe have a continuous attack where you can press A and move your character, and it won't stop attacking until maybe you press A again. I think that would help out, because there's times I got to press A and then move, and then he'll stop attacking. And I know for ease sake, it's probably easier that way. But maybe an optional thing is where you press A, or maybe press A twice, or maybe hold down A for just a few seconds, and it'll trigger like a continuous attack. So whenever something's close, you just press A, or it just, as soon as something's nearby, it'll just start basic attacking, even when you're moving. I think that would be incredibly helpful. Other than that, there's not really a lot to complain about. The accessibility is pretty good, and I'm speaking from range of motion issues, not anybody that's hearing impaired or vision impaired or anything like that. I don't have that disability, and I don't think it would be real fair of me to review that. but with range of motion, the game has been easy to play. Thankfully, since Nintendo added the ability to remap your buttons, that has been like night and day with accessibility as well. And those are just some things I think that they could do that would make the game even a little bit more accessible than it already is. Um, yeah, so great game. I highly recommend it. It's free on the Nintendo eShop. And yeah, so if you like this review, please like the video. Feel free to share it so we can get the word out there to other people who may be disabled and are just not sure if they'll be able to play this game. Other than that, in the immortal words of one Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other.